You have now joined the Education Evolution, and you're listening to Tech Evolution. This is a podcast for the thinkers, the doers, and those who know the most important lessons aren't always learned at school. If you're a first-time guest, please stand. I'm just messing with y'all. No, but welcome. We appreciate you for joining. I'm your host, Mr. Jihad, and this space is all about the intersections of technology, learning, and opportunity. Because technology keeps evolving, and so should the way we learn, work, and grow. In today's episode, we're digging into something that's shaping the next era of hiring and professional growth, which we all know that we need. OpenAI versus LinkedIn, the credential wars. LinkedIn has owned the learn, showcase, and apply ecosystem for years, but OpenAI is moving in, building a certification hub and a job platform aimed at connecting AI skilled professionals directly with employers. And if you're anything like me, you know disruption is key to allow for different power players and industries to evolve. So this is just not some tech drama. It's a potential rewrite of how we build credibility and careers. And here's your chance to get in on the playbook while it is still early. Let's start with where we are right now. LinkedIn has become a career operating system between LinkedIn Learning, professional certificates, and its massive jobs portal. It's the go-to platform for professional validation. Although I believe a lot of questions have been surrounding LinkedIn as a platform lately, given this job market, we're going to go ahead and put that to the side and go ahead and jump into some facts. So over 27 million learners have taken at least one LinkedIn learning course. And recruiters like myself have to actively be able to filter applicants by skills and credentials that show up on their LinkedIn platform. LinkedIn offers this clean opportunity. You learn, you post the badge, and then you apply. And employers can verify it instantly. But here's a limitation. Those badges are often extremely broad and they're short form and not deeply technical. And so they're great for showing interest and naming that a candidate has a particular interest in a certain topic, but it's not proof that the candidate is able to apply some type of mastery, especially in those emerging spaces like AI and data automation. That's where AI is trying to become more relevant and sees an opening. OpenAI is developing a certification hub. Think courses, assessments, and credentials in prompt engineering, AI ethics, model tuning, and applied machine learning. But it doesn't stop there. They're pairing that hub with a jobs platform, so certified users can match directly with employers building on OpenAI tools. If that sounds familiar, it's because it's essentially LinkedIn, but AI native and skill first. Here's why that matters. So AI skills are evolving faster than universities or even any bootcamp can keep up with. And employers want proof that you can build or deploy what it is that you're learning, not that you were able to sit in some type of classroom. And a certification directly from OpenAI, the creators of the tool, will carry serious credibility. So OpenAI isn't just launching courses. They're re-engineering how technical credibility is earned, how it is tracked, and more importantly, how it's monetized. All of this is happening amid a much larger transformation in education and work. For decades, a four-year degree was the truth to most professional jobs. No degree meant a lack of social mobility as well as social capital. Now, that model is cracking. The share of job postings requiring some type of bachelor's degree dropped from 51% in 2017 to 44% in 2021. Community college and technical program enrollment jumped roughly 16% last year. And Gen Z, the most digital generation yet, is leaning toward trade, tech, and certification-based careers over those traditional college routes. Major employers like IBM, Google, and Accenture have formally removed degree requirements from many roles, focusing instead on skills. So OpenAI's timing is perfect. They're entering just as the workforce is saying, show me what you can do, not just where you went. It's important to stay plugged into what's happening on OpenAI's platform, especially as new credentials, clubs, and learning opportunities continue to roll out. But it's just as important to stay aware of the broader AI education landscape because the educators, creators, and professionals shaping the next wave of innovation won't just use AI. They'll understand it. They'll even be able to question it and really help others learn how to use it responsibly. So if you're looking to grow those skills, expand your network, and stay future ready, here are the communities that I recommend that you actually join right now. The first is OpenAI Clubs via the OpenAI Academy. This is your go-to entry point. These public communities are built around AI learning, creativity, and education. So whether you're exploring prompt design, lesson integration, or storytelling with AI, these clubs let you learn with others, not just from them. The next is the OpenAI Developer Forum and Discord. Even if you're not building those models, this space is a gold mine for staying informed. You'll see how educators, those researchers and creators, are just like experimenting with the ChatGPT and GPTs as a whole and other tools in real time. And you can ask questions, share those use cases, and follow what's trending. Next is MOOCs. These are massive open online courses. So platforms like Coursera, edX, Udacity, these offer university-backed micro-credentials and short courses on AI literacy, generative AI for educators, and data-informed decision-making. They're flexible, self-paced, and designed for lifelong learners, not just tech experts. And lastly, LinkedIn Learning's AI courses. If you are looking for those bite-sized professional learning that fits into your schedule, these courses cover everything from AI for educators to ethical AI use. And you can display your certificate directly on your LinkedIn profile for visibility, just like I named earlier. Each of these communities offers more than just information. They give you access to those people, to learning experiences, and to conversations that will define the next chapter of education. Because here's the real takeaway. Participation equals visibility. Every certificate, every post, every discussion, it all becomes a signal that you're not just watching the future happen, you're helping to shape it. So yes, stay curious about what's next for OpenAI, but also stay connected to the educators, the learners, and the thinkers who are building the bridge between AI and everyday learning. That's where the real growth happens. And that's a wrap. That's it for this episode of Tech Evolution. I'm Mr. Jihad. And if this conversation sparks something for you, share it with someone who's exploring AI or navigating their next career move. But the thing is, what are you taking away from this conversation? Do you see these new AI tools and credentials as the next evolution in learning? Or is it just another tech moment that will move past? If you're watching this on YouTube, drop your thoughts in the comments because I'm very, very eager to see. And my Instagram fam, join the discussion under our latest posts so we can keep the conversation going. Until next time,